She Who Awakens by Alina Chamberlain, Part 12. Chapter: Why Passion Fades and How to Ignite It. The transition from the intoxicating honeymoon phase to a long-term partnership is often marked by a mysterious decline in passion. Many women find themselves in a roommate dynamic, where love remains but the sexual spark has vanished. To reclaim your power as a sovereign seductress, you must first understand the biological and psychological thieves of desire, and then master the strategic tools to transform routine into a perpetual cycle of seduction. The anatomy of fading fire. Why passion wanes. Passion often retreats behind the walls of four major inhibitors: habit, routine, accumulated resentment and hormonal stagnation, and fourth, the poison of predictability. The most devastating word in a relationship is habit. At the beginning of a romance, every encounter is a journey into the unknown. This novelty triggers a potent hormonal cocktail: adrenaline, excitement, and dopamine, the reward for anticipation. As the years pass, whether 10, 20, or 30, the book of your partner feels fully read. You know exactly how he sits, how he sighs, and exactly how the sex will unfold. When sex becomes a predictable technical release rather than a discovery, interest wanes. Furthermore, long-term proximity leads to olfactory habituation. You become so accustomed to his pheromones that they no longer trigger the same primitive arousal. The barrier of unresolved emotions. Resentment is the ultimate libido killer. Disappointments and grievances, if left unaddressed, accumulate like boulders in a river, eventually blocking the flow of sexual energy. For a woman, emotional safety is the prerequisite for orgasm. If there is a cold war in the living room, there can be no fire in the bedroom. Many couples stop trying to win each other over once the marriage is formalized or children arrive, shifting all tenderness toward the children and leaving the partnership as a hollow structure of duty. Strategy 1. Disrupting the script and sexual communication. To bring back passion, you must first shatter the automated sex script. Most couples settle into 2 or 3 favorite positions that guarantee a quick physical release but offer zero emotional or sensory novelty. The power of I statements and shared planning. Rejuvenation begins with a conversation. Do not wait for him to guess your needs. A man is not a mind reader. Speak from a place of vulnerability and desire. I want to explore a new side of my sexuality with you. Discuss fantasies, new locations, or even kink parties for the adventurous. The goal is to move from doing sex for him to creating an experience for us. The rainbow paint practice. Prolonged prelude. One excellent way to break the routine is the rainbow paint practice. This is a sensory exercise designed to slow down time and focus on non-genital arousal. The imaginary layer. One partner lies down while the other paints their body with imaginary paint, using slow, deliberate strokes, avoiding the groin and breasts initially. The sensory map. After painting the whole body, the receiver identifies where they felt the most pleasure. The final saturation. The roles switch, and in the final phase, you move to the erotic zones with warm oil. This sensory saturation restarts the oxytocin and dopamine loops, making the subsequent sex feel remarkably fresh and intense. Strategy 2. The art of distance and personal sovereignty. Passion requires oxygen. If you are with your partner 24/7, working together, socializing together, and parenting together, the mystery evaporates. You become like relatives, and the brain is biologically wired not to desire relatives. Creating the oxygen of absence. To reignite the fire, you must increase the psychological distance. Pursue your own hobbies, meet your own friends, and take individual trips. This separateness allows you to return to the relationship with new energy and stories. When you are a mystery again, his hunter instinct is reawakened. Understanding attachment ratios. Often, desire is crushed by a pressure withdrawal cycle. If one partner demands 90% of the other's time, often due to childhood patterns, the other partner feels suffocated and pulls away. Recognize that spending time together does not equal love. A sovereign seductress focuses on making her partner want to be around her by being an interesting, independent woman, rather than a demanding one. Strategy 3. Resolving conflict and ensuring emotional safety. For a woman, the path to a powerful orgasm is paved with emotional security. You cannot shed your social masks in the bedroom if you feel judged or unheard in life. The mirror of self-awareness. Conflicts often arise when we fall into child or parent roles. As an adult, you must take responsibility for your own emotions. Do not wait for him to ask, "What's wrong, darling?" while you sit in a silent pout. Practice emotional transparency. "Darling, I'm feeling disconnected because of our argument earlier. Can we talk? I want to feel safe in your arms tonight." By resolving conflicts promptly using I messages, you clear the boulders from the river, allowing sexual energy to flow again. Strategy 4. Becoming the new mystery. You have the power to decide, at any moment, to become a version of yourself your partner has yet to meet. This is the ultimate hack for long-term passion. The transformation of the self. Change your appearance, adopt a new style, or master a new field of expertise. When you grow and change, you become a surprise to your partner. Physical transformation. Try a bold new hairstyle, red lipstick, or provocative lingerie that challenges his existing image of you. The expertise aura. Become an expert in a new topic. When he sees you in a new environment, being admired and listened to by others, his ownership, pride, and desire will flare, taking the lead. In many long-term relationships, men become emotionally stingy. Do not wait for him to initiate. A woman is the emotional architect of the couple. Be the proactive tigress in the bedroom while remaining the modest queen in public. Suggest experiments, share your fantasies, and use oxytocin-building activities like frequent hugging, cuddling, and non-sexual massages. Remember, sex is the litmus test of your relationship. If it is fading, do not ignore it until you become just roommates. Act today. Be the mystery, be the expert, and be the woman who refuses to let the flame go out. Discover the secrets to nurturing your lifestyle and love style at Wish for Love. The electronic version of all chapters from the full book She Who Awakens by Alina Chamberlain can be found at wishforlove.org.